Wrong side. Okay, let's flip this. Here we are. Let's move you guys over here. Well, that would explain. I don't agree with that, bro. What's he smoking? Is Suede not counting this? Is Suede counting this as truncated fifth or what? This is a clearly defined two wave, and this is a clearly defined four wave. How do you not consider that, you guys? Do you understand me? What I want to see is try to someone type in something in the chat room. I want to see if it pops up. It's supposed to pop up right here and right here, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's not. It's here. Yeah, it should pop up. But let's see here. Where is Wade's count? Interesting. BitMEX. On BitMEX is a totally different very interesting. So let's go to BitMEX real quick. What's up? Hi. How are you? Cynthia and I see you both. What's up, Yasnet? Anyways. Oh shit. Star's getting wrecked again. Okay. Alright. Very interesting. Very interesting. That is very interesting. Let's look at other charts though. You know what? You know what chart we need to look at? I know exactly what chart we need to look at. If I can fucking find it again, oh my god. Sorry guys, hold on. We're trying to look for this indicator. Not this indicator, damn, I gotta stop changing it. Where was it? Someone sent me it. Someone sent me it. Who the fuck was it? You. Yeah. This one will tell us the true. Wow. I'm astonished. I'm never ever gonna change this ever again. Because now that changes the whole entire count. And now I like Suede's. So this will be a 5-wave move, A, B, C, or a breakout. And like I was saying, I don't think it'll be a breakout, honestly. It could be, because I did see something in this chart, because this was all of wave 1, 2, and then like 3, 4, and this was all of 5. But in this wave 5, I only got 1, 2, there's all 3. See what I'm saying? Like 3, and then you never got the wave 5. You never got it. You never got wave 5. So it's kind of weird. You never got wave 5. Wave 5 never came. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it never came. It just never came. 1, 2, 3. See what I'm saying? That's why I changed it. Actually, I know why I changed it. It's because it didn't have everything. So let's go to here. Let's go to so like I was saying, there's possible bullish divergence that could form right here. I mean, it technically did. We got double bottom on price on close. If we close, well, we won't close here. I guarantee we won't close here. So we need either a double bottom with a wick down here or close right here. We won't close right there to make this bullish divergence. So I really think it's just still a five wave move down, honestly. And like I said, my other analysis upon looking at other markets, I think verifies that. So I'm not gonna let this phase. I do like Sway's count though. I do like his count now. I do, because it never gave us this high. So I do like Suede's count. Like that. And this is an A. This is A right here. This is how exactly it went right here. It went A. So let's shrink these up a bit. Where is my handy dandy shrinker? Okay. I was looking at this. You bastard. So, okay, let's look at this. So that's 5. And you got A, B, C, and this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a truncated. So you got a W. Actually, no. Hold on. It's not that. It's not that. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? A, B, C, W, so A, so A, B, C. And this was A and a B. That's definitely a B because there's a triangle. C. And that is from a smaller degree. From a smaller degree. Let's see here about. So now let's look at something. Our immediate targets will be, so we got bullish evidence there. Our immediate targets will be these highs right here on price. That's our target right there. 6,550 for this move, for sure. And then we're gonna short that obviously. I really think this is a downward move. That's the second target. Conservative target. If you long this, I don't know if you did. What's crazy, you guys, is if you just listen to Chevy, the indicator, I think it gave you the signal. I know it did on the 15-minute on Ethereum. Let's go with 30-minute. See if it's a 30-minute. At the very last minute, it did. Not a clear one. Let's see here. Definitely not in the 1 hour or the 2 hour. Let's look at, where is Ethereum? Yeah, I knew it. I gave a hard buy on Ethereum's with the bullish divergence that formed with the bright candles, tripled them right there. And then crossed bullishly like this. Probably on 30-minute as well. Nope, 30-minute didn't call it, but on 15-minute gave you a really good call. I can't believe it didn't give that on the 30-minute. That's crazy. I thought it would. So, let's look at Ethereum now. This might have completed Ethereum's. Might have been like this. This might have been 4 right there. And this. Let's dive into this, guys. So that was definitely 3 of something. Because you got 1, 2. I don't know how I missed that for some reason. So yeah, that's 1, 2, and then this is 5 and 1, 2. I mean, any diagonal. One, no, 1, 2, 3, and then never got that fifth wave. Truncated it. Possibly, that's crazy. Or like A, B, C, like Swade said. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can't get it's an A, B, C, or regardless of what it is. Let's see here. We should get a pretty good bounce. This ends a pretty substantial leg here. And we must be aware this could end our correction entirely in essence, as it completed a structure, in my opinion. As in, it went beyond the extension of wave 1 here of this C leg structure. So it's very viable. We can end here. So we got to be very careful, and that's good volume. Very good volume. So we got to be very careful. I see us at least reaching up here, 238. At least. Wait, what's that fake? Oh, I was like, is that fake volume? It like disappeared on me. With that amount of volume, yeah. So this has to be like an A, 1, 2, 3. See here. Let's dive into this little structure that's being made here. So this is all like a leading diagonal 1. So 1, 2, 3. So you got bullish divergence of 4 across those, which caused this. This ascending triangle on RSI, and also a inverse head and shoulders. If you notice that right there. So as soon as it broke that neckline and also just that support on the ascending triangle and closed above it, basically right here, the algos matched pretty well. So let's go to a smaller time frame. So yeah, this will probably retrace to like right here, to like 200-ish. And then if this is a 5-way structure, so if this was 1, like a leading diagonal 1, it's like a 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 diagonaled up. It didn't even 4 didn't even retrace into wave 1, and that was wave 1 right there, that little divot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C, and then wave 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 should retrace into like around 200-ish. You guys, if you guys want to try, if you guys didn't buy in here or anything like that, you could potentially risk that, which is roughly around there. 198 is also I actually like 195 a little bit better. But we got good volume. We have some pretty good volume on that. To at least get us back in here. And I guess we're so close. I had a bid at 180 fucking 3, I think. Oh well. I was so close. So we, like I said, we have. Be aware that we have met the criteria that we can end this correction here. We completed a structure, in my opinion, 5, 5 on a 5 on a C leg. But this fifth leg could overextend, and we could like get really ugly. But in order for that to happen, Bitcoin needs to break its swing low. Absolutely needs to. Without Bitcoin breaking its swing low, then we're not gonna break down like that. We need to break these lows. Absolutely need to. If we don't, then I'm afraid something's bigger at hand. But what I'm gonna do, I had some buys on a different coin because I was hedging. I tried a different tactic. Because what happened? I accidentally set. I didn't even know I set a buy at 191. With it was small as small as hell. I don't even know how I opened it honestly, but I opened it so I had to hedge short some stuff, some other coins, but I kept that open, and so far it closed it out just right now. But it's pretty funny. I guess I was clicking too many buttons. So this is ABC. It's a C. A B 1. So this is definitely a three-wave structure. Expect Bitcoin to keep support like on this for sure. Preferably up here though. Let's go to the there's absolutely no way that's crazy. There's this big old boom. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna look to be shorting on bearish divergence on the small time frames. So I want to see bearish divergence form on these small time frames, and I also want to see hidden bearish divergence form. It's gonna have to be, since we got bullish divergence on all this right here, has to be on something that didn't give us bullish divergence, which was the 12-hour. Which is pretty substantial. This C wave could get pretty big if it really wants to. But I don't think it'll get this high. I think we'll get to like maybe right here, if anything. Remember, wave 2 is going to retrace pretty deeply. And there's nothing that really gave us bearish divergence besides I mean, this will across these bottoms. Right here. Let's see here. That's a good close too. So if as long as price stays underneath that, that will also create hidden bearish divergence. This will create a negative. And you see how it's resistance now on RSI. Let's see this. See how it's a really important trend line. It flips. See how important this is? Like, bang, bang, broke over, held at support, broke under. It reacts every time. Under, broke over, hold at support. Let's see if we hold under it as resistance now, you guys. I'm curious, very curious. So we can't close. I don't even want to get into this area. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to short in this area, especially if we got bearish divergence like in the 15-minute. If we got this coming down like this, and then I don't think this will create our bearish divergence. I think we will get up here, honestly. Looking at the structure, it's just too much bullish, it's too much volume, and the size of that's just too much, that wave 3. Wave 5 will probably get right here, but then I'll be, if this is indeed an ABC, then we're done with the correction. Which would make sense, like I said, because on a 4-hour, we're right at that resistance line. But on a 6-hour, we're really close. And we're right underneath the 40 bear resistance line. And it's just not looking good. To me, we just started an ABC down just by looking at this bearish divergence of forming across these tops right here. That bearish divergence forming like that negative that formed across these. Bang. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get resistance lines mapped out on RSI. Yeah, to me, guys, I just see a five-way structure wanting to break down. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this bearish divergence that hit right here, that signifies to me the end of that trend, intermediate trend, and the beginning of a new one. And if you saw my charts, so this is what I see. Let's get this red out of here. And then I see ABCs in this. Double top bear. I don't know if you would consider that. To me, I am one that does not agree with truncations, so I don't. I'd rather consider this an A, B, C. What do I got? That is a problem though. This is one of the hardest counts ever. I remember being on crypto Twitter and this being the most difficult account everybody had in their whole world. Nobody could count this. But based on divergences, you got bearish divergence that formed from here to here. You got double top. So that tells me that this was an A, B, and that was C. On a really small time frame. Like so this was A, that was B, and this was C. So what this was actually was A, B, C. So W, X, Y. A really complex W, X, Y, one of the most complex. Because you got bearish divergence, you see what I'm saying? You got bearish divergence from there, but you got lower, higher. So that tells me that this was a correction, right in that range, a flat correction. But since we had this huge sell-off right here, people were just so scared. So it just you know, it carried on. Sometimes it's like that. So it's A, B, C there. So this was a W, X, Y, zigzag. And this probably get an A, B, C, because there's a triangle right there. A, B, C. So it's very viable. So I see A, B, C, A, B, C, B's that flag shape right here. So in the form of a flag, a pennant, A, B, C, A, B, C, or W, X, Y. So, and then this is A, then breaks it low, so A, B, and then it was this big old C leg. It was 1, 2, 1, 2. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this 5 legs. It was 1, 2. All this was 3, and this was 4, and this was 5. So it was like A, B, C. Due to divergences. Divergences happen in C legs. So, and then this is it's one or two things. A, B, C, which I heavily weigh towards. Or it could be also a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost. Which is also very common for a C leg. And it makes sense as well, as the first leg is the longest. And this could be it. So that could be it very well, in my opinion. And then to top it off, you got bullish divergence that formed across the tops of 3 and 5. So, according to bullish divergences, this is very viable. And then to top this off, to carry it on from this point on, I'm just trying to show you why I want to lean with this count so much. You got A, B, and then a monster C leg for X. And no, there is no bearish divergence that formed on a daily because it was all hidden across this tops. Because the reason why it was hidden is because it ended the bigger structure. The bigger structure. All these other structures had bullish and regular divergences because they're within the bigger structure. Does it make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? So now, across all the tops, we got negative divergence forming. While this was downsloping. Negative divergence. Bearish. So this is why I'm very confident in this count. Very, very confident. A came in a 5-wave structure. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 5. And the only reason why you don't get the bullish divergence really good on a daily. You get it really good on a 12-hour. Really good on a 12-hour. Right here. But I just see this as a 5-way structure. So we'll definitely see how it unfolds, you guys. That is definitely one thing. Let's go back to my other. Let's go back here. So I really don't think we're gonna get a bullish breakout. I really think we're gonna continue down and do a completely different thing. Like I said, I think we're gonna. This Z is just part of a bigger A leg. ABC, honestly, and we should get a pretty significant reaction from this zone, in my opinion. If we don't, we're in some heap of trouble. We're in a heap of trouble if we don't get a reaction out of this zone. So 1, 2, 3. Don't be surprised if they overlap. That'll be very common for an ending diagonal wave C for a gigantic ending to this big complex structure. It wouldn't be surprising. And then I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't capitulation for Bitcoin, honestly, either. This may be. But that's for you guys to decide if you want to agree with me or not on that one. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I really think so. I really think it's going to be like that. This ending is going to be pretty. It's going to happen in a few days, yes, honestly. It's going to be violent. And we're going to reach a pretty good high, in my opinion. And if at least test the bottom. If you long it, I'll sell at the bottom first and wait to see what the reaction is. And if we break back into this zone, long it, because it'll be some super hopium, and I'll probably reach to at least one of these logo tops. Yeah, pick one. Pick and choose. What we'll strategize is on a lower time frames, look for bearish divergence to be forming, as in like lower volume, lack of volume, oscillators giving us typical bearish divergences we look for, whatever it may be. But I think we're in good shape. I think we have a pretty good map. I'm very, very confident in that chart. I do have a backup plan, as you're always supposed to have a backup plan. But I am very confident in this. And my backup plan will be is very similar to Swade's. Where this isn't a WXY. But to me, this bearish divergence has to carry up longer, like, you know what I'm saying? The only way on the weekly it doesn't show. On the 3-day it does. On the weekly it does not, I don't think. Yes, it does. So even on the weekly, what Bitcoin does not want to do is trend in this range underneath this. It's never done that for a significant amount, for like a really long time, just a few months. But yeah, almost a whole year. But we don't want to get back under there. So yeah, look for a divergence to form on a different way. I think, like I said, I'm very confident. The only other way I will go bullish is if we do not break the swing low, and on a 12, I think it's on a 12 hour. I was looking at it. If we do not break the swing low, but on the RSI, if we sustain this double bottom, because it's a positive right now. Because on this 12 hour, we did not get bearish divergence to form across these tops. See what I'm saying? It ran with it. Higher highs. So if we can maintain this low, or at least this close, right there, and then we got a positive that's forming on Bitcoin. From here, well, let's get a line. Yeah, fairly close. Fairly close. You can't really take that. It's so close though. Dang. So there's not a positive on Bitcoin. I mean, if you could take that, you may be able to, but I don't know. I'm still in favor down. I think this is the first wave, but I always use stop loss. I'll use stop losses on these shorts, and I'll be happy to take that loss. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off. Let me know if you have any other questions. Hope you guys secured profits, had stop losses, or whatever. And I'll be on tomorrow night, pretty early in the morning, so. And I'll still be on tonight. I'm still going to eat. Alright, guys. Much love. Much love.